America is teetering on the razor's edge. Will we fall to tyranny or rise to our divine potential? Since we can no longer rely upon traditional media to inform our choices, let's consult a well-respected expert who can be trusted to help us see the way it is. Let's welcome the legend who was dubbed the most trusted man in America, Walter Cronkite. You can bet I have some strong opinions about the desecration of the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and all that America stands for. It was never perfect, but it was a dream worth improving upon. Never in my wildest dreams did I expect America would be brought to its knees by a dictator. It is inconceivable, and yet we cannot deny what is right in front of us. I can honestly say I don't know if you're going to pull out of this crisis. I hope and pray that you will, and I'm willing to help in any way that I can. This is the apex moment for the country to decide whether it descends into fascism, totalitarian reign, or whether it wants to walk the talk of freedom and justice for all, equality amongst all peoples. Right now, you've got so many factions pulling in opposite directions. It's like dismembering the nation. Not until more come together, pulling in the same direction, will you have a chance at creating the new version of America. Because after this, there's no going back. The old normal doesn't exist anymore. It's incumbent upon you to create a new, better normal. One where no citizen is judged by the color of their skin, their gender, or their religious beliefs. A country where the majority pull together in one direction to create that vision of the bright city on the hill that is a beacon for the rest of the world. But you will not get there by dreaming about it. You must take action. You must decide for yourself. What is your line in the sand? Where will you hold the line, and what will you do if this administration crosses that line? Deep questions. You must all examine your conscience and decide who you are and what you stand for. Are you willing to risk life and limb for the sake of the American dream? Because from where I'm sitting, you will have to make that choice. It is highly unlikely that this destruction is halted before you must make that choice. In this pivotal turning point for America, you must stop pointing fingers. Stop the us versus them attitude. Instead, focus on something better for everyone. When you play the blame game and point fingers, you drive away those who are teetering on the edge of moving across to the side of peace. Despite the bleak outlook, I remain optimistic about the future of America. There are still far more good-hearted people than destructors. Pull together, letting go of minor differences of opinion. That is not important now. What is important is whether you can agree on America remaining a democracy, but a much improved one. Venture forth with your hearts filled with love and peace. Do your good works, knowing the angels have backed you up, and knowing there are many of us on this side of the veil lending our support in every way that we can. I'm honored you called me forth to opine on this topic. Go forward in faith, love, and trust that a higher vision of America can yet be realized. I wish you steadfast courage in the face of the opposition. Most of all, remember the destructors can only inflict damage upon your physical body, never upon your eternal soul. They do not have that power. Friends, I want you to know we are not alone in fighting for the soul of America. Across time, space, and dimension, we are supported. Now we must rise with courage, love, and unwavering clarity of purpose. Our actions shape the legacy of tomorrow. The dream can live on, even better than before, if we all step up and do our part. Thank you for watching. I'm Debbra Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records, If this message resonates, please like and share so that we can get the good ship America headed in a more positive direction.